Ever wondered how billionaires truly live behind the scenes? Uncover the hidden stories and strategic moves that shape their public image. Subscribe to delve into the captivating realm of wealth, power, and the tactics they use to keep you hooked. Don't miss out on the keys to their success. Hit subscribe and join the journey today. Billionaires are in a category of their own, far removed from our daily reality. Nevertheless, they attach extraordinary importance to making you believe exactly the opposite, to the extent that some of them invest millions of dollars each year in public relations agencies to spread the message that they are ordinary people. These individuals dedicate considerable resources to present themselves as individuals who drive ordinary cars, dine in regular restaurants, and live in regular homes. In an era dominated by the flex culture, the question arises, why this strong effort to appear so normal? And why not opt for a Lamborghini? Personally, I had no need for it at all. I mention it only because my next question is about the Honda. It's a perfectly valid car. Did you buy a $45,000 house? Is it spacious or more compact? It's a modest abode, but perfect for me. Its value is exceptional, only $45,000. Yes, I know it's compact in size, but I could choose any dwelling in the world and wouldn't desire anything beyond my current one. This cozy home is in a middle-class neighborhood. I feel content in a pair of khakis and a sweater, so I don't feel the need to wear sophisticated clothes or savor refined foods. Regarding gadgets, I don't own an iPad, but I use an iPhone. In the past, Sam Bankman-Fried, now recently convicted, had access to billions of client funds to lead a luxurious life in the Bahamas during the rise of FTX. Fried and his cohorts zoomed around in expensive sports cars, typical of the crypt bros, as revealed during his trial. Later, SPF would sell the cars and advise other FTX and Alama executives to do the same, as it didn't align with the image the company was trying to project to clients and investors. SPF's Toyota Crawler, on which influencers made a lot of noise, was as authentic as the company's internal accounting department. The car and the unkempt hairstyle received more attention than client funds. They orchestrated all of this because they knew that the image of a young genius who didn't care about luxury or power would capture the attention of those seeking a trustworthy place to safeguard their funds. SBF and the rest of the gang were all imposters, but they invested significantly in creating a compelling image for three essential reasons. Mainly, censored. Knowing these strategies, you will be able to see through what is essentially nothing more than personal marketing. The first reason behind this choice is that, even if they're not perpetrating a fraud, acting like an ordinary person makes others grant them what they want. The concept of stealth wealth manifests when affluent individuals buy high-quality goods without flaunting their wealth. This is because they want to avoid attention and troubles that come with others knowing about their financial prosperity. Billionaires appearing in interviews on Bloomberg or Nas Daily, showcasing ordinary cars and an eccentric wardrobe, don't fall into the stealth wealth category. Unlike those who hide their wealth, these people try to communicate as openly as possible that they don't attach importance to money or that their fortune hasn't altered their essence. It's not stealth wealth, so we can define it as modesty peacock, a clever move for their personal brand and the companies they represent. Ready to unlock the secrets to wealth and success? Click the link below to subscribe now and gain exclusive access to the strategies used by billionaires. Elevate your financial journey. Subscribe and join the ranks of those who turn dreams into reality. Humble-styled corporate executives are the latest trend. The world's most important companies are led by men in sweatshirts and sweaters, preferring comfort over tailored suits. Other business leaders are trying to follow this trend because it's favored by investors. When corporate executives publicly give up flashy luxuries, they also convey the message that they will manage their companies frugally, a message confirmed by actual data. How much did luck play a role in your path to success? Well, luck is a factor in everyone's life. According to a study conducted by the National Bureau of Economic Research in 2012, CEOs and CFOs who were not frugal in their expenses were more likely to be involved in insider cases perpetuating fraud and more likely to push equity-based incentives to increase their income. The study distinguished personally frugal executives from those flashy, making purchases like a personal car worth over $75,000 or a boat larger than 25 feet. Billionaires and top executives aren't really keen on giving up their luxuries, so they start lying about it. Buffett does own an old and battered car, but he usually gets driven around in a fleet of Suburbans with a security team. Zuckerberg wears the same gray t-shirt every day, but they're tailor-read by Brunello Cucinelli. Musk rents a modest house near the SpaceX factory, but the Wall Street Journal noted he spends most of his time in a 1,000,000-square-foot mansion. And all these men fly on private planes. They are free to afford these luxuries. It's their money. Still, there are two more reasons why they work so hard to pretend not to. The second reason incredibly rich people strive so hard to appear normal is because it's an effective sales tactic. If you've earned millions or even billions in your lifetime, I have good news for you. Unless you've earned your money as the founder and CEO of a famous company or you're a celebrity, it's really easy for you to live a life where no one knows who you are except your family, closest friends, and people who work for you. According to Forbes, there are 2,640 billionaires on Earth in 2023, down from 2,668 in 2022. The publication also admits that many billionaires are not included in this number because it's not possible to gather data to accurately report their private fortunes. Even if you're genuinely interested in personal wealth, you probably know at most 50, and the rest just seem like people in formal attire. The point is that every other wealthy person you've heard of is known only because they want to be. And why should they give up an easy life to enjoy their wealth in peace? Because their own success is one of the best ways to sell things. Whether it's Musk promising that fully autonomous driving is just around the corner, Trump sticking his name on everything, or Kevin O playing a businessman to promote FTX, people also buy success and relatability. Smart billionaires who want to use their image to promote their company will make sure people see them living lives they can relate to while aspiring at the same time. Recently, the New York Post published an article about Warren Buffett's wife complaining about the high cost of a $4 coffee at the annual Allen & Company Sun Valley Conference, nicknamed the Billionaire Summer Camp. This story was also picked up by publications like Business Insider, titling it, "Warren Becomes Even More Relatable for a Billionaire." If it's not already obvious, let me spoil the fun for you. No one at that conference would have leaked that kind of personal conversation to the press. You're reading about this because they want you to. Buffett's frugality is credited to the success of his investment company, so he's selling an image just as much as Trump does with his steaks and O does with his extravagant pants. For Buffett, this is a better story than a group of billionaires gathering privately to talk about who knows what. The only information that seems to leak from these events is how expensive the coffee is. Being relatable is just as crucial a sales tactic for those who want to sell a course on getting rich quickly. An important aspect of every scam of this kind is that people have to believe someone got rich, and they can do it too. So, scammers often talk about their humble beginnings while standing in front of a rented Lamborghini. This creates a situation where many people you see promoting their courses on YouTube will be poor individuals pretending to be rich, pretending to be humble people pretending to be billionaires, and course sellers to get rich presenting a different image to the world than what they really are behind closed doors. This probably won't surprise most of you, but there are two ways this situation is damaging the personal finances of ordinary people. The first way is simply the financial damage that believing in the relatable millionaire or billionaire trick can cause to those who follow them uncritically. Successful people advising common folks to cut unnecessary expenses to improve their financial situation is fine, but if they tell them to give up luxuries to take on a second job just to spend money on a course, then it's obviously wrong, and unfortunately, this happens often. It's easier for people with something to sell to ask others to cut discretionary spending if they've already built a personal brand around the concept of driving an economical car and living in a small house, even after becoming millionaires. Being a frugal millionaire is also easier to fake if alleged millionaires are never questioned about the legitimacy of their success. Of course, scammers building an image to sell a bad investment or an overpriced course will do serious financial harm to people involved in their deception. If you're hungry for more insights into the lives of the wealthy, take the next step. Subscribe to our channel and stay ahead in the world of finance. Don't miss out on the keys to success. Hit subscribe now and embark on your journey to financial mastery.